Hello, this is Derek. We're going to do a little recording for you. This is a recording of some procedures for you. I'm going to show you how to remotely log into the Sepulpa computers. You do this from the Bixby POS computer. If you look here, see it says CW admin. I'm going to go IP config. Shows the IP address is .105. That's the Bixby POS computer. So what you'll do is on the taskbar down here, toolbar, whatever you want to call it, there's this little icon right here. This program is called Chrome Remote Desktop. That's what we're going to use to connect to the Sepulpa computers. Not Google Chrome itself, but the Chrome Remote Desktop is a separate application altogether. So we'll go ahead and click on that. And see, it'll bring up this whole other window. Let's go ahead and maximize that so when we do get logged in, we'll only see the other computer. And what we're going to do is log into the office computer today. But it will work for the POS computer as well if for some reason you need to do like a credit card purchase. Everything else you can do through the office computer, and it would probably be advisable. So all you need to do is click on it. And if it doesn't have the PIN number in here, just remember the company name, Flexbone, because that's basically what it is, but in numerical format like on a phone. So it's 947426663. Again, that's 947426663. But I'm going to tell it to save the PIN number, so hopefully you won't have to enter that again. Then you just click connect. And there, it's all connected, and we are in Shauna's office computer right now. See, it says down here, your desktop is currently shared with Sepulpa at cwtsb.com. This works because we log in with the Sepulpa email through the Google Chrome Remote Desktop. Now, at any time, whoever is on that office computer can click Stop Sharing, and that'll disconnect our remote. But as long as you don't do that, and you can do that as well through here, so don't click on that. What I like to do is just grab it. You can either move it down here out of the way or off to the side. But I like to actually move it down here out of the way, just so you can kind of see it, so that Shauna will know that someone's using the computer. But once you do that, then it's basically just like you're sitting at the computer itself. What we're going to do right now is save a file to the computer, email it to ourselves, and then print it off here at the Midtown store. So we're going to go to documents rather, unless there's already a receipts folder on the desktop. Let's look real quick. Does not look like it. So we'll just go to documents so that it stays out of the way. We'll create a new folder. And you won't need to do this because the folder, like what I'm doing now, will already be created. Receipts. Bam, there it is. So whenever we go to save a receipt, we're going to do it in the documents section and in the receipts folder. So let's go look at some receipts. All right, we'll take an existing one and I'll show you how to do it that way. Okay, so let's look here. Comfort Dental this is actually one I did yesterday. It's $335.07. So let's say for some reason they lost their receipt, or they just didn't get it, or something, and you need to send them a copy. You can use this procedure as well. But if you're going to do the delivery from the Midtown store and you need a copy of the receipt, this is how you'll do it. So you can print it off at your location. But it's basically the same steps either way. So you'll select whichever one you want to print, or whichever one you want to get a copy of. You'll come up here to print at the top of the page. Click on that. And then select what format you want the document to be in. If you want a regular receipt, you would just select the CWNA. But I think for pretty much everything we're going to do up here, you're going to want it in the invoice format because we're going to be printing it on full page paper. So you're going to do CWNA invoice 2015 edit. Yes. After you select that, then you just go ahead and click OK. This brings up printer dialog box, but we're not going to actually print from here, because if we did, it would just print out at the Sapulpa store. Now you could do that, like if you're going to go pick it up later or something like that, you can do that. But otherwise, what we're going to do, come down here, and right next to the print button, see there's a preview button. You're going to click on that, and that will bring up this full page preview. Looks good. But up here, you'll see a few buttons. These are the two printer option buttons. These are the two save buttons. But right here, this little arrow button for export report data. We're going to click on that to get a drop down. And we're going to select this last option, which is send to PDF. And that's going to actually open up the document in a Adobe PDF format, just like this. So it'd make it a higher quality image and be really good for printing. And it's a standard format as well. So once this finally comes up, then you'll just come up here to the top left. And again, we're not going to print, because same deal, if you print it here, it's just going to print down at this Sapulpa store. You'll select File, and you'll select Save As. Now, if you do just Save As, it should automatically save it as a PDF, but you can come over here and click on PDF as well. And once it brings up the Save As dialog box, we are going to need to go to the Documents section. So let's come up here and click on the this drop-down button, the down arrow, and we're going to find it somewhere. Just one second. I usually just do it to the desktop, but I made it a little more difficult on myself this time. Okay, there we go. So from this window, you may need to press the up one level and go to the My Documents there. See, the up one level is this button right here that has a green arrow. And then you can go to the My Documents there, and there's your receipts folder right there. So you double click on those to get into the folders. Now once you get to this folder to where there's nothing, or if there's other receipts saved, you'll see those with that little red and white PDF logo next to them. So we'll come down here and change the file name. And this person's name, can't remember now, the company's name is Comfort Dental. So what we're going to do, so that we can keep things nice and organized, we're going to put the date first. So the date for yesterday was, it's the date of the receipt, not the date you're doing it. Date of the receipt was 6.23.15. So June 23rd, 2015. And it's important to use the dots because Windows won't allow you to save it if you do any dashes or slashes or anything like that. But after that, then you put the company name, Comfort Dental. And the reason you want to put both the date and the company name is so you don't get receipts mixed up and they're easy to find if you need to go back and find them later. All right, and then you're just going to click Save. Then you can go ahead and close both of these documents. And no, you do not want to save it now because you've already saved it. And then we're back at the Retail Pro receipt window, so you can go ahead and just minimize that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to email it to ourselves. Or if it's going directly to a customer, then you can just email it directly to the customer. But to do that, you go to your email. This is your standard Gmail. You'll click on Compose. You'll type in whoever you want to send it to. You can send it to Midtown, or you can even send it to Sapulpa if you want to keep things all in the Sapulpa realm and not Midtown. You can do it that way. But we'll just send it to Midtown, or actually we'll send it to Bixby this time to keep things out of the way since it's just a test. Select that, and then you can do like a Comfort Dental receipt in the tagline here, just so it's easy to find in the email. Now down here at this bottom of this box, you'll see a little paperclip. The paperclip pretty much is a standard symbol now for an attached item to an email. So we'll go ahead and click on that. That'll bring up a new box. Now we need to go back into the Documents section to find that folder again. So over here on the left side, see Documents. So click on that. And then there's that Receipts folder. Double click on that. And there's Comfort Dental. So you select that and open. Now we'll actually upload it to Gmail to this email. Once that finishes up, you'll saw the little status line. Once that gets complete, you can just go ahead and hit send. And now what we'll do is we'll minimize this remote desktop. So I can bring you over here to the Bixby email. It's not showing up yet. Sometimes you just need to refresh. So we'll refresh the page. And there it is in the email. Look, hey, we just sent ourselves an email. And there's our document. And which you can download it, but it's not necessary. All you need to do is click on the document there. It'll pop up like this, and you can see exactly what you're going to print. And there's a little printer button right up here. Just come up to that, click on that, pop up in a new window. And then over here on the left side, it's saying save as a PDF right now, but what we're going to do is we're going to print it instead. So if it doesn't say the correct printer there, click change and show all, and then we can come down here and we're going to print it to the Office J450 printer because that's right over here near where I am. And with these, this is something odd with Retail Pro. Sometimes it will try to fit it to a different page size for some reason. See how it's smaller than the actual page width? So just go ahead and uncheck this fit to page option right there. And that will fill it out then, and when you print it out, it should come out the full page document. So you can go ahead and print that with however many copies you want. I typically like to actually take 2 copies if it's an actual invoice, one for the customer to keep and one for us to keep for our records. That way you don't have to mail it, but if you are mailing, then you just need to do the 1 copy. So go ahead and click print. And let's see if that prints out. That is printing out. print it out in the full page, perfect document, just like as if we were at the Sepulpa store. So that's how you do that, guys. It seems like it takes a while. It will take, probably 4 or 5 minutes once you get used to doing it this way, not 15 minutes. But uh, once you do it, like I said, it'll just take a few minutes. So that's the video for this time. Hope this helped for you guys. Helpful. And take care.